Welcome to October. We are going to look at what seems spooky to you this month. How can you face those fears? Where are you being lazy? Where shit's getting confusing en route to your goal? Where do you need to be more honest with yourself? And then the good things that are coming your way in the month of October that we just can't see yet. I'm going to be using some really fun decks, so I'm excited to get started for you. Aries. What seems spooky to you this month? They're saying the fact that you kind of have to be open and communicate your feelings and advocate for what it is that you need. Okay, well, how do we go about conquering that fear? And they say just make fucking better choices. Don't live in fear of being open and vulnerable and talking about what it is that you're going through. If you're pissed off, you've got to explain that to somebody instead of sitting and emotionally stirring in it. Because if somebody's pissing you off, they can't change that behavior until they know what bugs you. Essentially, the only thing that's sitting and stirring on any emotions that we have that need to get out is making us feel worse. It's a downward spiral in which other things become kind of inflammatory that usually don't bother us, okay? Now, where are you being lazy this month? And they say in regards to your own emotional well-being. Some of you are feeling sad and like you're not doing anything about it. You're just saying, oh, fuck it, here I go, down into that spiral, okay? That's not going to work for you. You're a sun sign. You're supposed to be this vibrant, full of life kind of energy. And they're saying this energy isn't going to end until you just accept this and follow that guidance. They're saying, sure, it's going to be hard. Sure, other people might not validate you appropriately. They might not, have the same ideas on how certain things should be handled. Let's say you're upset because you and your partner want to move. And your partner says, I want a condo in the city. And you say, I want a big house in the country. But we're getting kind of caught up in this bickering and arguing about where to do things. But if you're both clear on the fact you want to move, that's the main point. Let's focus on that and let's express what it is that we need and what it is that we feel so we can meet somewhere in the middle. Where are things getting kind of confusing for you en route to your goals? And they're saying it's about the choices that we're making and the people that are involved in the choices that we're making. Okay, so we want to think about this as though we're a child. How would 6-year-old you handle a similar situation? How would 10-year-old you handle a similar situation? Before you really know what fear was, what social fear is, because the fears that we're having this month have to do with the people around us and their potential judgment, okay? So where do you need to be a little bit more honest with yourself? And they're saying, well, life isn't fucking fair, but you're awesome. Okay, and now Leo had a very similar energy. And so it's saying, in their video that perhaps sometimes, what goes around comes around. Karma will come back to us. Is that the case in your situation for the month of October? And they say, well, it's really your choice because here's the thing. If you don't speak it into existence, what it is that you need, what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, that can't come back around to you. Okay? So it's really important that we're extra verbal this month about what we're feeling, being vulnerable and open. If you have some Virgo in your chart, this is going to be especially important for you this month as they have a similar energy as well. Good things coming your way that you just can't see yet. And they're saying, well, this lack of confidence that we're kind of starting with is not something that is going to stick around forever. It doesn't have to become an addictive mindset or behavioral pattern. They're saying, and most of you are going to snap out of it by the time we get to November, even if you don't follow the guidance in the beginning of the month. So what are the benefits to following it in the beginning of the month? And they're saying, well, then you're free of it a lot quicker. Duh, obvi. What are the benefits of kind of just waiting this out? They go, well, it's not going to be your energy forever either way. But, sooner than later means sooner joy and happiness, doesn't it? So I love you so much, and I will see you in November.